Welcome to Albion War Reports, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is the 10th of September 2020, and I am your host, the Shozen One, and I am joined by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera and back end. We are currently watching Title versus CIR, but if you have action, we are currently on a 15-minute delay, so you will need to contact us in-game. Our names are below on the bottom of the screen. You can find me at the Shozen One and Robinhoodrs GM for Robinhoodrs. Yes, we are currently watching Title. Push Poe. And this is interesting. Robin, what do you see here?
Yeah, so we were in a little bit of a stalemate, and that blob on the bottom end of the main Zerg here actually came in a little bit late. PoE repositioned themselves and flanked around, and they did a little switcheroo. It looks like Sun also joining the field now, so Tidal going to be outnumbered for the moment. And it looks like PoE have taken vision advantage, but they are getting pushed pretty hard. The boys in Tidal aren't giving up the push, and it's just a full-blown engagement here, wiping out that front line of the tanks of CIR. CIR getting clumped again down here on the choke point. Another massive camland coming in, but the DPS was used on that last engagement. Everybody's going to be on cooldowns now. Defensive wind walls are coming out for CIR as they're trying to hold the bridge. Nice brimstone raining down on the front line. That's going to do some damage. CIR, though, don't have enough front line. They lost them all back in the other choke. And look at this. They are just getting run over right now by Tidal. The boys, where's your front line at? There isn't any.
Yeah, that is, they got clapped. They got, What happened? What do you call it when you get rolled over by a tidal force? Washed out?
Tsunami?
You got tsunamied.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got tsunamied, son.
Easy. All you need is a giant earthquake in the middle of the ocean, and you can ruin Sun and CIR.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be an interesting fight. I think if CIR stuck in their position, where they were at first, they probably would have had that engagement, but they tanked all the way on the northeast side. And I mean, Tidal was definitely playing on two different shot callers, so two different cooldowns, because the groups went with dominant and another group stayed behind, and they just collapsed on CIR. That was painful to watch. Mojo's fully engaged with Arch.
On it now.
Just on the road. Very back and forward. Looks like a wave of last... Was that Last Warn? Yeah, Last Warn is in the Armor Alliance as well now. Okay. A little bit easier reading for us.
Okay. Thank you, Armor. That's putting quite a few guys into the Armor Alliance here. So Armor versus Shake is going to be two real alliances now as Shake comes in, and they're making work happen.
Yeah, it looks like King Mojo's split from his line, actually. A nice Galaclap coming in onto the pocket healer of Mojo. Perel goes down. Mojo's a little bit worse for wear. Reset's finally coming down, but the wave of Last Warn is coming in to help Mojo and his men as they are dwindling down in force. Random Galaclaps coming out onto the backline, though. Elevate coming in with our bomb squad on the southeast side. A lot of chaos at the moment. It's a very messy fight indeed. But it looks like Mojo's found his footing here. They are pushing Elevate and Native back onto the wall just to the southwest. But look at this force. It's not done yet. Nice engagement there by Dungeon Realms. Dungeon Realms coming in. Defensive Locust coming out for Reject Party. Nice play. Mojo's just chilling on top of those resets. Wave after wave is just a reset. Poon Poon using the Holy Heal there, knocking back the engagement from Shake. Now it looks like Mojo's hitting the backline. Nice knock up with the Soul Scythe, but zero follow-up damage. Unfortunately, his men are getting picked off in the backline. Arch now making their presence felt with some random melee damage coming in. Very nice siege bow placement there by Black Ban. That was a great play, followed up by the Permafrost. It looks like Blue Army and the men in armor are in a very bad spot here.
Very bad. They need to move and get themselves into a position to find some kind of regrouping. Money Guild already whittled down, as is BA. They're going to need to group all their men together if they want any kind of retention in this fight. I think most of these guys are just going to die at this point. They got collapsed on from behind by Arch, and it was painful.
It was a pretty bad position to like engage upon. There was no major choke points. Elevate actually held the only choke point on that area of the map, and Blue Army was just getting picked left, right, and center. When Arch finally wrapped in on the southeast side, it was all over. Their backline was just getting melted by those melees. That siege bow placement by Black Band, that was phenomenal. That was the ballsiest siege bow I've seen, and it paid off for him really well.
Okay.
Off and on to Dom. Oh, he's fully engaged here. Who's he fighting? The Sloth Boys. Wow, that was a big amount of damage. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe a Weeping Repeater Mine? But the boys in Sloth are trading for a choke point here. This could have been the turn that they were looking for. Defensive firewalls are coming down. It's going to stop Dominant's engagement here. Night Helms need to get popped.
So good. That was a perfect firewall.
Yep, but look at this. The boys are just getting wrapped around here. Getting split off east to west. And that was a nice stun, followed up by the Brimstone. And yep, Sloth just got annihilated.
Yeah, they had their opportunity with that firewall to get away and, you know, save themselves. But it looks like half the guys went into a noob choke and died. And the other half stayed there because half their guys were in a choke. And they were like, no, really, we'll just stay here and wait for the DPS to show up. It only took about 3 seconds, as that firewall doesn't last for very long. And, yeah.
I mean, look at the area just quickly. Like, the area that Surf came down, that's the perfect opportunity to turn and burn with your DPS, right? It's like such a small area. Like, look at this. One Brimstone pretty much covers the whole entire area.
Because I'm currently following Last Warn right now, and they're on their way into battle right here against Elevate.
Yeah, Too Long and Elevate are dismounted on the road. Blue Army's coming around their back end. It looks like miscommunication here by the Shake Alliance. A lot of the boys are dismounted and half of them are mounted. Nice engagement here, just stopping the push here from Blue Army. It's nice play there by Too Long.
Decent DPS follow-up as well. It's going to make those guys in the Armor Alliance fall back, get resets, giving Shake a little bit of time that they need. But this wave coming in from the northeast is significant, and it's going to do work on the poor Shakers.
Yeah, look at that damage output coming out onto... I don't know if... Wait, am I not bugged? Was that all red? I believe that was GMLS.
Yeah. That was GMLS, yes.
That was friendly fire by Last Warn.
Onto GMLS?
Yes.
Okay.
They just deleted GMLS. That's going to give Elevate enough breathing room here to stabilize and look for an engagement. And here it is. The Brimstone's raining down. Great Grovekeeper E's coming in. Defensive Locust for the frontline tanks. We're seeing some great plays here. Elevate stabilizing while trying to push the southeast angle, trying to force the boys in GMS into the wall here. Defensive firewall is coming out. Looks like
I see Milk Tea Pig and Empire. Are they alongside the boys from Armor?
No, they're just combat looting.
Okay, just combat looting? Okay.
Yeah. Look, the next wave is coming down. Shake Alliance able to stabilize just down in this little choke point, but they got to watch their back. They're going to get flanked around soon via the northwest. Looks like Elevate want to go for their engagement. Nice stoppage there by the Judicator helmet coming out with that stun ring coming out. The boys in Shake getting clumped. Here comes the melee damage by the Halberd. And then you see the Avalonian bow shooting its arrows across the field. Too Long trying to find his way out here. He is covered by blue.
Yeah, there's no way out. Yeah, he doesn't have any outs here. He is completely surrounded. He's just going to find a nice place to die.
Yeah, someone nice in the tweez. Or maybe if he can meet up with Milkshank there that was coming in for a clap. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull it off.
No, he's dead.
No, like he got shut down.
They died.
It looks like it's just cleanup crew on the southeast side. A lot of combat looting. Wow, that was pretty wild. It did stop the attack though on the hideout in this zone of Republica NG Filipinas, I believe. Hideout here.
Thea God BR currently walking his way over to Awful Company. There's going to be an engagement here in just a moment. And yep, the engagement is begun on the retreating forces of Awful Company, who are completely surrounded here. Everything is going up over top as the GMLS is coming through, and there's not much safety for these poor guys. Last Warren is chasing.
Oh, it's Russian Guild in here. Hop on, Dominant.
Okay.
In a random dungeon of all places, we are going to see all-out warfare. Russian Guild getting pushed back through the choke points. They're going to stabilize, though. They're looking for a turn. Another big Galaclap coming in. The Camlan's hitting the front line. Surf need to be careful. They need to pull back here. The boys of Arch are also zoning in behind them. Not sure if there was a master plan by the Rushkis. Like, Dominant doesn't want to advance too far. He's just sorting out the melees in his Zerg. And here we go. The carpets are popped. Here comes the engagement. The Soul Scythe just got launched up. There comes the Camlan Clump. And the boys in Albion Choppers are going to get melted in the back line. Camlan after Camlan. Even though mobs are getting involved in a little bit of PvE. And that's all she wrote for Arch here. Just the wave coming in. Nice little return damage though by the Clappers, but it's not going to be enough follow-up to finish anyone off here in Surf, unfortunately. Nice plays though. Taking a Zerg into the dungeon can pay off. Just not this time.
Oof. Yeah, that was a crushing defeat. Getting stalked. All right, hopping around, trying to find if we can't get more action here. It's been pretty legit so far this morning.
Hop on King Mojo.
I'm on Theogod right now. Theogod BR. I don't know. Is Mojo in that same fight?
If it's on the territory in Westwood Shores,
yep.
Then yes.
Yes, that is. We can go over to Mojo.
Yep, defensives are up here, so Elevate can throw back a lot of damage onto the clumps that are trying to kill this mage at the moment. That mage does do a nice chunk of damage. Mm-hmm. It can get beamed, and you see Kenny actually doing it on Elevate side there, beaming the damage output of the mage.
That's rough. Yeah, that's a rough damage output.
All they need is some big boy clappers to come in. Where is Milkshank when you need him with those galas? This is the perfect opportunity for him. Nice. Clump. Followed up by some damage. The Brimstone set that up there for Elevate, but just not enough follow-up. The Permafrost did come in, but this mage is about to go down, and you're going to see the wave of armor come crashing in, and it's all
they're hitting the GMLS in the back line. Oh, God. That was brutal. That was a lot of friendly fire right there. That was EOS and BA just slapping each other hard.
You don't want to get in the way of that, but look at this. Some of the boys in Elevate not going down without a fight, trying to bring down some of the boys in armor as they went down. Shake and Native also on the western side. We're going to see another wave of action. Native do have quite a few here. Mojo's looking for an engagement. Does pop off the Soul Scythe when the E. Nice clump here. Looks like those boys are just going to get melted. Permafrost followed up with the Camlan combo. Elevate still hanging in there.
They're bangers. They're going to fight to the very last man. And they already won one match today, so they have a little bit of confidence, even though they're down in numbers right now. I'm sure they'll be fine. And here they come. Actually, more are coming from the southwest.
That's what they need. Cluster Q is going to update again in 5 seconds time. So any reinforcements waiting in the Cluster Q is going to be coming into the zone. And look at this Siege Bow placement onto Blue Army. That was another nice play there. But the Brimstone raining down onto armor as well. It's like Elevate are trying to find their foothold. Dungeon Realms at the front, leading the men to victory. Well, I say victory. It's
leading the men.
Yeah, leading the men.
They're trying.
We see how fast
they're trying, and even still being alive at this point, Dungeon Realms is doing work if he's still alive after that last engagement.
Exactly. We see it like how fast these fights do switch. Yesterday when Blue Army was engaging on Arch and then suddenly Elevate popped up and Blue Army got wiped, but it seems the boys in Shake are going to be taking the L at the moment. Echo of Silence also flanking around on the southeast side here. Shake trying to make it down to the door. They are just losing member after member here.
And we also have fights inside the tunnels right now as CIR is over in the Glowmire Grotto. As I say that, they just finished up their little battle here. So we do have content all around the world. Bruaka Kakaja is coming down from the north here. Are they going to get a good clap on these guys from BA? I don't think so. It looks like they're just going to get cleaned up. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
It looks like the Armor Alliance and GMLS finishing up any remaining members of Shake on the doors here. Yep, and you can find any of the past ZVZ action, Crystal League coverage, Invasion Day coverage, AO Daily Show, and everything else in between from our content here on Twitch over on youtube.com/AlbionTV. Wow, I nearly forgot it then. That would have been awkward.
Happens.
Yep. Yep. Go over there, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you comment and like and, share the videos around. I have just started adding the battle boards onto the ZVZ show now.
Nice.
So the latest upload will have all the corresponding battle boards for those fights at the end of each fight. There was a request for it again yesterday, so I thought I would start adding it again.
There's a request for it right here in chat as Rampant Staff says, Armor guys never heard of kill boards, so they make up numbers. You know what stops that? When you put the numbers on the ZVZ show, hard to make them up after that. Don't even have to go to Reddit to see the fake news. Go right to YouTube.
Right to the tubes.
All right, and on that note, thank you guys for watching. We're out.
Peace.